What's up guys, it's Nathaniel here, and I am bringing you a game of Domination on Block. And this is kind of weird for me because I don't really care for Block. I don't know, it's just, I don't really like the art style. It's kind of dark and depressing, so I don't know. I'm just gonna speed this up here, but yeah, I don't care for it because yeah, as I said, I don't like the art style. It just kind of bores me sometimes. I don't know. I guess I give Infinity Ward a 5 for adding maps, but you know, I just don't really like it. Anyway, though, so what I wanted to talk about in this commentary was a movie that I saw last night called Battle Los Angeles, and I'm sure that you guys have probably heard of it, if not seen it. And basically, what it is there's a bunch of extraterrestrial peeps who come to the Earth and try and take our resources, in this case water, because as you guys probably know, there's a very scarce amount of water on other planets. I mean, I don't exactly remember it, but I'm pretty sure there's not a lot of water on other planets, and I sound pretty stupid when I say this because I probably should know this kind of stuff, but to just say stuff in retrospect, there's not a lot of water. Anyway, before I go off on the whole water thing, I'm just going to, so basically, it's about a group of Marines, and they're like the only ones that survive this sort of overtake of the world. And I'd say about 70% of the movie is action and about them trying to find the control center or their base, basically. And in the end, they end up finding the control center, as they call it, which controls all these like drone ships that are blowing up Los Angeles. And you know, there's not much well, I was going to, you know, go into more detail about it, but when I think about it, there's not really much I can talk about beyond that, because I don't want to give away the whole movie, but I kind of want to tell you guys about it. But anyway, point is, it was a good movie. You guys should probably see it. I don't know if it's in 3D, but if it is, then go see it in 3D. I didn't see it in 3D. But anyway, it's a good movie. Go see it. So yeah. I don't know what I wanted to talk about. I was just kind of like, oh, I know what I wanted to talk about. Okay, so, I don't know if I told you guys this, but I have a Logitech M705 Marathon mouse or something. I spent like probably $60 on it. It's actually a pretty good mouse. But a couple weeks ago, I lost the battery compartment to it, like the thing on the bottom that holds the batteries in, and that kind of sucked. So basically what I had to do is I had to wait on hold with them for like an hour or something, and I just ordered a new one for free because Logitech people are nice. But anyway, so I got a new one, and right here, it may be surprising for you guys to see because I'm doing fairly well, but I'm actually playing with a trackpad, and that kind of sucked. Like, I don't want to swear or anything, but it sucked stuff. Anyway, it's really hard playing with a trackpad because you can't, like, you don't get any room to kind of, like, look around and stuff, because it's just kind of like, well, if I swipe my finger this way, then, okay, that's what she said. But anyway, point is, it's really hard to play with a trackpad. Don't ever try it, because, it sucks. So, that's Nathaniel's advice of the day. Except for, not really, but just don't play with a trackpad. So, right now I'm at 16-1 and 2 assists, I think. Pretty good score, but, this was like after I got back from the movie, like at 11 o'clock or something, so I don't get the best of scores. I think I end up doing like 40 and 15 or something. Definitely not that great, but you guys gotta you gotta cut me some slack for playing on trackpad at 11 at night, so I mean, you don't have to cut me any slack, but I'm just saying, you know. At the end, if you're like, oh, that score is horrible, I mean, which is okay with me, but just know that I did play on a trackpad and I was tired. So, anyway, I'm going to be doing a lot of, like, only use me blade super fast modes in this, only because there's lots of dying and walking around and boring stuff. So, usually, well, for me, that's kind of boring, so I just cut those parts out with super fast modes. So, yeah, I did like, as I said before, I did like Battle of Los Angeles. Some of the things that kind of annoyed me about it were that it was kind of just all it's one of those movies where you're like, it's kind of like, did you guys see that movie Cloverfield? It's about like these huge things that people don't know what they are, and it's like filmed by like a handheld camera. Anyway, I thought it was gonna be like that, but with a little bit more like violence, because in the preview, it's nothing like what the previews told you about. It's like, the previews were like some song and then a bunch of the like news footage or whatever, like from the movie, but it didn't really explain anything, so I just thought it was going to be like that movie Cloverfield, but it ended up being kind of like the same kind of idea as Cloverfield, but like mixed with the Hurt Locker or something. So it was actually pretty violent, so if you're affected by violence, then don't watch it, because there's like constant action. So, yeah, well, it's PG-13, so it's not that bad, but right here, remember, I totally fail. I try and knife this guy while I'm reloading, and I get killed by him. But, I'm probably not going to put that on a lazy tip, but sometimes if you have the advantage of knowing where he is on the UAV and, he's just sitting there, then just finish off your clips, please, because you're just gonna die and end up, you know, attempting to reload. So, in all reality, it's just better to take the shot. So, that's my mini tip of the day, even though there are no mini tips in other videos. Well, maybe there are. But, I don't even know, I don't know what to say, except for the fact that I don't know. Well, okay, here's something. You guys know about the earthquake in Japan, right, and the tsunami? Well, my dad and I were watching, like, videos of the, well, like, footage of the tsunami and stuff, and it's pretty awful, like, what's happening there. I just feel extremely, I mean, they're the home of sushi. They don't deserve that. They don't deserve, you know, like, natural disasters like that. They just deserve to be peaceful and eat sushi. So, like, I've heard about these, like, donation things. You guys should donate if you haven't already, because it's good. But, anyway, this game has come to an end. Final score is 36 and 15. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I'll be coming out with a couple in the next few days. See ya!